The starting 15 for the Test match this Saturday are as follows: Jack McGrath, Sean Cronin, Tyke Furlong, Devon Toner, James Ryan, CJ Stander, Peter O'Mahony as captain, and Jack Conan. And in the backs, Conor Murray, Johnny Sexton, Jacob Stockdale, Bundy Arkey, Robbie Henshaw, Keith Earls and Rob Carney. And the replacements are Niall Scannell, Ken Healy, John Ryan, Tyke Byrne, Geordie Murphy, Kieran Marmion, Ross Byrne and Jordan Lama.
Joe, is there any players who were injured, not considered?
Yeah, there were a number who couldn't train on Tuesday, which affected probably the players we kicked on with in the starting 15, but those ruled out. Andrew Conway is still debilitated by that hip pointer in the action of him scoring the try early in the second test. Ian Henderson hasn't recovered sufficiently from the knock in the knee. Dan Levy was unavailable, and Gary Ringrose unavailable with a foot injury. So those four guys unavailable. Some other guys patched up during the week at various times, and we've got a 23 that we're pretty excited about, knowing that the Australians are going to have a super outfit as well, and it's going to be a real test match to decide the series.
Sean Cronin, what do you expect to see from him?
Yeah, we'd love to see him do really well in the set pieces. We obviously had Niall Scannell doing really well last week, and Rob Herring has been super. I thought his performance off the bench last week was really good. So the other thing from Sean is that dynamic ball carry, that dynamic line speed he can bring, and he's an incredibly combative character. So we're looking forward to seeing all those elements really.
Peter, obviously not remembered and open specialist. What do you bounce that back road?
I thought Peter did really well over the ball last weekend. It's something that he's very capable of doing. It maintains the line-out presence that he offers, the leadership that he's brought to the team through this series. And with Dan Levy unavailable, it was probably just an opportunity for Jack Conan as much as anything to get in at number 8. Once he was in at number 8, and trying to maintain a bit of continuity through the spine of the team. CJ Stander stayed at 6, or shifted to 6, and Pete to 7. Having said that, we felt that Geordie Murphy came off the bench really well last week. He played the week before, so his game volume is quite high. So we decided to try to. There were a number of things to balance out really. We were also waiting to see how Dan came through the week. He's had very little time on tour, out on the pitch, so unfortunately that wasn't to be.
Ross Byrne, possibly off the bench, what's he like wearing camp and from over the
Yeah, he's been super, and that was always probably part of the plan really, to make sure that Joey got a start on tour and that Ross Byrne got an opportunity at some stage. We'll see how the game is going as to how much and what it looks like for Ross to get onto the pitch, but he's trained really well. He's a smart kid. He's picked things up really quickly. He's been flexible. He's had to move around a little bit, which has given us a bit of confidence, because whenever you're putting someone on the bench, to have some sort of flexibility to play a couple of positions is really important. So that's been an asset as well, having Ross moving around a little bit, from 10 to 12. If he can cover those two, Jordan Lama just about ticks every other box.
It's going to be tough. It's going to go up another level. I think the group feels it. It's gotten tougher and tougher each week, and the Aussies will be hurting. They're going to want to play an awful lot more maybe this weekend. So it's our last game of the season. I think we've been really well managed while we've been out here, and I think the boys feel really fresh. So ready to give it another big one.
Joe, on that point, Conor, do you feel like the way that your schedules have been handled throughout the year in terms of all the provincial and the test level, that sort of end of season fatigue hasn't played a part in your?
Yeah, I think it's mentioned an awful lot about how our game time is managed throughout the year, and you know, the coaches and the medics know exactly what they're doing with us. And you know, this year out of every year I've played a good few minutes, but I've never felt fresher, and I think that's the case for a lot of lads. And you know, with the kind of buzz or the energy of training, you wouldn't guess it that it's the last game of the year.
Last time, Will Genia, is that going to be a big factor for the Wallabies?
Yeah, Will's obviously a fantastic player. Massive respect for him, but when Phipps was in the side a few seasons ago, when he got a good run at 9 and started a good few tests, he was really effective for them. He's a fit scrum half. He's going to be there throughout the game. I think he did really well against us in November a couple of years ago. I think he scored 2 tries and was the heartbeat of their side that day. So you know, Will is obviously a world-class player, but someone like Nick Phipps to come in is going to add to the squad definitely. They've 2 quality 9s there.